So everyone, MontanaJack here. Today we're playing Save the Princess. I'm sorry, Slay the Princess. Slay. I got it. Let's do it. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh wow, explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's shocked? Locked up? What the f*** is my reading? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to the end of the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. You know, my friends have always told me that I have a taste for the toxic in my life. So, who knows? Maybe we're pushing this onto her a bit.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
A little bit.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oh! It's messed up. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
That's funny.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Easy enough.
Warning. Before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Heard that before, so no worries.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
That's
We're
me.
supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Exactly.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. What is up with my hand? Is that a finger?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
This is familiar to me. I think the demo
The
covered
blade
this.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean, I might as well take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yeah, for sure. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what I've decided to do.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You can say that again.
Her
This place is
voice
gross.
carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
MontanaJack.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
I don't know if that's danger.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Why don't you let me get an opinion of her first, okay? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Yeah.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Honestly, the only one being
Walk
judgmental is the
down
narrator.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Doubtful.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Haven't decided yet is the appropriate and honest answer.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Agreed. See, those are two options. I don't really want to do either of those. Let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Clang.
Thank you.
I didn't like your voice there. It sounded a little shitty.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
I love the sass in his voice. I really do. It's a good touch.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Okay.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Relationship? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I knew you'd say some shit like that. I knew it. That's lame. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Yep, nope, I'm killing her. I don't give a shit. Done with this.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm on your side, narrator. I'm done with toxicity in my life. Okay, we've talked. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Let's ask that.
Do you?
No. Nope.
You're lying.
I really don't. I know you're a bad person. That's it.
How does she know that?
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Kind of felt like that, though. Kind of felt like that was the power dynamic. No? How would I get you out of here? How long have you been down here? How long?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
I don't think we can. I don't think that's what we're gonna do.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Nope.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough, yeah.
Oh?
Yeah.
Have you decided what to do with me?
Oh, have you... Yes. And it's kill you, okay?
You
Slay
know
you.
why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I can do that? No, that seems really indecisive, and I also don't have my sword. Let's try it.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh! She dodged quick, and she looks like she's about to throw the meanest freaking shoryuken.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Catastrophic. Oh.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
My poor jaw. I can finally see my chin again, and you just did that to me?
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Yeah.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
I can flee? I can flee? Are we pussies? Oh, man. I don't want to give up. But I don't start a job and not finish it, okay?
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath.
I have horrendous
equally
hands.
exhausted.
Oh my god.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Really? You think I have that much power?
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Thanks.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
Oh. Did I do that?
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
Uh-huh. I would say so.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Oh, God. I don't know.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, great. Yeah, I love that. Oh. I don't think I should have killed her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I've heard this before.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
See, yeah, no, we've said this before. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Narrator, you're gaslighting me.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
I don't think it will.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Yeah, okay. This is more than deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Let's hear it.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No, I did actually. I did the things you told me.
We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Fucking prick, now I'm saving her.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
Yeah, that's not good.
Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters.
I don't agree with you, voice of stubborn.
I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Well, the environment's different.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving.
I messed up. I don't think I should have grabbed
that. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror for sure.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yeah, wipe the mirror.
You reach forward,
Whoa.
rub your hand against the
What
cabin.
are we?
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
This is a whole different
Very
cabin.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
You know what?
No knife this time.
No knife.
Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
Shut up! That's a stupid point.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Thanks. This seems like a more lethal environment, though, so...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh, this is a different attitude.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Am I creating who she actually becomes? Could she have been sweet had I not killed her?
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Gross.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Right.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
So we are looped into this together.
But no little knife this time, huh? No, I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
I can't tell how I feel in this moment. Because this design's pretty good, you know what I mean? But she's also threatening me. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you.
You should.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Are you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Good point. You know what? I actually am gonna try to swoon her. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to turn this around, turn her into a good person. Because that's what people do in relationships with toxic people. Okay, I'm very much living up to this expectation. Attack her unarmed, the blade's upstairs, I'll go right back. No. So you do remember me?
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Oh, I'm really tempted to fight
You're just
you.
going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared. I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
I do agree with that. I do agree.
If we're going to fight her, we need a weapon.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
You haven't decided? We talked more than enough last time. Do you really have anything else to say? Or are you just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you?
Not even kind of.
If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
I don't see the issue here. Step closer. Let's do it.
You take a cautious step towards the princess.
She looks much stronger.
Unarmed. I wish I could believe you know what you're doing, but you clearly don't.
I do, bro. Give me a
You
sec.
stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's a lot bigger than I thought she was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Can we?
Well, what do you want?
Sharp teeth.
Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
I see what I did. Why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that?
Oh, bad
Why
face.
don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right.
See, but I don't know if that's true.
And it makes sense.
I'm regretting my choice, okay? Can't we just, I don't know, spar a little? Maybe there's a compromise where we can all get what we want. Nobody has to die and the world doesn't have to end. That sounds like something I'd say. So,
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real.
oh.
What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you. What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying. That is the only thing I'm interested in.
Oh! You should have said that to start. What happened after you died?
I woke up, didn't you?
Okay, shut up, jerk. You're different.
You aren't.
Oh. Doesn't any of this bother you? Don't you care about what you are?
I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing.
Well, you know, I think we've come to a split in our path. You know? Our relationship brought us here. I'm realizing you're a bit toxic for me, so I think we take this peacefully and we break up in public, okay? Okay? That's all I'm
But all
saying.
you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
Alright, now you're talking shit. You're getting under my skin a little bit. Maybe I will.
Hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
Shut up. Should I just let them have a love battle? You don't have any wounds. The basement is different.
I like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through each other.
Yeah, you're saying some awfully aggressive things. Or we could just walk single file out of here.
That's right. Not everything has to be so violent.
Exactly.
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it.
Okay, I'm not good at this whole romance thing. I'm learning. You don't have any wounds.
You don't either.
Leave it at that. Okay. If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean you won't end the world?
The world? If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me, and there's the ground beneath our feet.
That's a good point.
Besides, I thought we went over this last time. I never wanted to end the world.
Oh, really? That's on me. We have to figure out why we're here.
We don't, because I know why we're here. We're here to kill each other.
But we don't have to.
We're here to kill each other. It sounds like she doesn't care if she dies here. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Ooh.
How boring. I'm not interested in watching you try and outwit her. I'm interested in overpowering her. We shouldn't need to use any dirty little tricks to win.
Alright, Stubborn, you're starting to gross me out, fam. I don't mean why are we here existentially. I mean, quite literally, why are you in this basement? Who sent me here to kill you? Why me? Why you? There are answers out there and we need to find them. That's what I'm saying.
And then what? I'm still going to want to coat these walls in our blood. I know what I am. I don't need answers.
That's kind of good. Your ambition's kind of good. You were put down here for a reason. I was sent to kill you for a reason. Don't you care what that is?
I don't need to care, because I already know what I am. I've already found my purpose.
The princess flashes a sinister grin.
You.
Oh, I'm your purpose. Thank you.
Does she mean her purpose
Thanks.
is killing us?
I think that's what she said.
No, she means fighting us. She means both of us getting stronger through sheer pain and will, the fear of death no longer able to hold us back. Just go and pick up the blade already. I'm sick of all this anticipation. We're ready.
Fine, if you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. I'll be right back. Don't you want to be free? I'm not going to fight you. Okay, I want to turn it around to think still. I know. I'm chicken shitting out. I should just really commit, but I'm not gonna. I'm not going to fight you.
What are you trying to do? Do you think pacifism is going to win her over?
I
Because
do.
It won't.
I do.
Right? This isn't fun. This isn't interesting. It's pathetic and cowardly and boring.
Didn't have to call me out like that, game.
Is that so? Let's see if you still feel that way once I start beating you.
She's still bound by those chains. All we have to do is take a step back and she won't be able to do anything to us. All that does is put the two of you at another impasse. You can't stall forever. Ha! Do you really think those chains will stop her? She's not the type to hand out empty threats. She's honest. It's what makes her so interesting. But
Oh.
she has to be bluffing, right? If she isn't bluffing, then why is she still... You step back as she steps forward, her bindings creaking ominously.
Oh.
And then they snap.
Ah!
It was only a matter of time.
Oh no.
But she's loose.
I'm fucked.
Dear Lord, what do we do? Oh, if only there was some sort of weapon you could use to fight a world-ending monstrosity. I wonder where you might find one of those.
Shut the fuck up, narrator.
Exactly. Just do what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. Take the blade, fight her, kill her, and win.
Trust me, every ounce of me wants to get that blade. No, I'm gonna silently stand my ground and refuse to fight. You know why? I'm MontanaJack, and the choices I make here matter in this world, whether it matters to this lady or not. All right, let's do
I
that.
suppose there isn't much I can do to stop you, is there?
Nope.
You stand your ground as the princess thunders across the basement floor, her shoulders tucked low as her fierce, unblinking gaze locks onto yours.
She's going to kill me.
You don't see the impact, and you can't say for sure if you even feel it, but you hear your bones splinter, and you can feel your feet leave the floor as you're hurled bodily into the unflinching stone wall.
What we do for love, am I right? Am I right?
We're fine.
Oh.
Are we fine? Are we really? No, you're obviously not fine. Your body is broken.
If we got voice of stubborn for being aggressive last time, what are we gonna get this time? Voice of pansy? Like, what?
Enough games. Go upstairs, pick up that knife, and fight me.
Oh. Remain silent.
Why aren't you saying anything? Is this some sort of trick? Are you tricking me? Or are you really that fragile?
Nope, not it.
Because why would you? Why wouldn't you?
Oh.
Gah!
I'm starting to get in that head. I'm starting to get in your motherfucking head. Oh. God.
The princess's shoulders tense with fury as she storms towards
She's still gonna kill me though.
You can see her face flush, her knuckles going white as she clenches her fists, her entire body trembling with a burning rage.
Whoa.
Can't believe you're making me watch this.
Fine. If you want to die like a pathetic little worm, you can die like a pathetic little worm.
Why are we so rude to me?
Guess I'll see you all next time. She reaches down and grabs you by the throat, lifting your limp form and slamming it forcefully against the wall. Her eyes twitch as her grip tightens around your
Why are they twitching, huh? Is that doubt?
Sure is taking her time, isn't she?
I feel like you're doubtful.
Why? Why are you letting me do this? Why are you making me do this?
That's what I'm...
Why won't you fight back?
Yep. It's like Gandhi, you know what I mean? I'm peaceful, bruh. Because death doesn't matter anymore, does it? Fighting, not fighting. What does any... No, I'm not that. That's just depressing, okay? We're trying to We're trying to create love in this relationship because there's more than this, than just fighting each other. If letting you kill me is how I can show you that, then it's worth it. I care about you and I don't want to hurt you anymore. I just think it's kind of funny. I care about you.
Care about me? What is that supposed to mean? If you cared about me, you'd fight me. You'd understand, but why are you trying to make me think?
Because sometimes the hardest conversations in life are the ones you have to do. You know what I mean? You can't just avoid. And someone needs to talk to you about your anger management, okay?
Her grip hardens. You feel a horrific pop in your neck. She releases you, your numb body crumpling to the stone floor as your vision starts to fade.
Heard.
What am I supposed to do without you?
I guess I'll see you all next time. I can say that now, right? We're dead? Great. I can't wait to be stuck in this useless body all over again. I won't be seeing you, but I suppose something like me will. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Whether you agreed or disagreed with my choices, I don't give a shit. I enjoyed this so far, but it's obviously going to be a multiple part series. I'm not going to do a full playthrough yet because I want to make it juicy and enjoyable. So I love you all so much. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all those wonderful things for me. Take care.